I lost a lot of stuff because of it, and I've turned into a person that I never wanted to be, never wanted to experience. Honestly, I am well aware that it doesn't make you weak. It doesn't. But sometimes it's very hard to be strong in the midst of it all. You got to step back and breathe sometimes. And sometimes I feel like I am just so tired. But the one thing that I do know is I have to keep moving. I know that I have to keep moving. I have to keep breathing. I have to keep reminding myself that I'm here for a reason. I have to keep reminding myself that my life didn't end on the day that I got blown up. It just changed.
Yeah.
But I'm still here. And if I choose to love, I have to love on my terms. I have to love in a manner that's not abusive to me. I have to love in a situation that I can strive in, that I can grow in. And so when I find situations like that, those are the ones that I tend to embrace, be it friends, be it loved ones and family, be it mates and partners, whatever that may be. I embrace those things that are most conducive to me living a healthy mental life. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to understand the mental illness that I suffer from, but they give me the space that I need to grow. They give me the space that I need to heal. And this is going to be a lifelong process. It's not always pretty, but I'm so aware of myself that I do know when I need to walk away. I do know when I need to breathe. I don't feel cornered. Right now in my life, I feel free. I feel free to be who I am, learning myself with these mental ailments, and I've never had the opportunity prior to being hurt to be myself because someone was always trying to push me into a box. And it took for me to get hurt to be free of the boxes. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't live with the things that I live with. It don't mean that I don't live with, the pain, the fibromyalgia, the cervical radiculopathy, the freaking anxiety, the depression, the PTSD, I can go on and on and on, believe me. But what I do know is that I get to breathe. I get to hurt when I need to hurt. I get to heal when I need to heal. I get to be happy in the moments that I can be happy in. And those moments are, facilitated. And those who love me do their best to try to maintain that. And so I live my life now just trying to be a good person. So if you choose to love somebody or care about somebody who has mental illness, let me tell you something. You have to come to terms with the fact that it may not ever be about you. It might not. They might not ever see outside of their mental illness, and they can no more help it than somebody can help having cancer. It's a rough road. It's a rough road. But if they're worth it, then love them where they at. You got anything you want to add?
Yeah, the last two things. Thank you for letting me talk last or say something, but it's very short. One of the things is, you think it's hard. You think it's hard being in a relationship with someone who has mental illness. Imagine how harder it is for the person who has mental illness. So think outside of yourself when it gets hard on you. How you have a choice to deal with it when the person who has it does not have that choice. The last one is certain circumstances help us identify the strength that we never knew we had. To live a normal life is easy. To live a complex life takes strength, determination. It takes support, but sometimes people are in it by themselves.
Oh yeah.
So it's harder to have a more complex life than to have a normal life. So if you are dealing with practicing your mental wellness, identify and appreciate your strength that you've been the strength that you have in this. There's strength in this. It's not a weakness at all. There is strength in it, and you live with it every day. You survive it every day. You manage it every day. You control it every day. And some days you might succumb to it a little bit, but then you get back on your feet. You're going to have good days and bad days, but know that you have strength in it. And it takes strength to get through this process. It's a new normal, but you can survive and have a good quality of life in it if you choose to identify it as a part of you and is not you itself.
Amen. So I want to tell y'all like this. We appreciate y'all coming out, sticking with us through our technical difficulties. If you did not come back, or if you had difficulty, we never stopped talking when the cameras did go bad, but you can go to 365 Live and go to cmpradio.net. And you should be able to put up our show, or I think it might just be streaming right now. So if you ever run into difficulties, you can do that. I don't know that they rerun, but I know if we're live and we're talking that you can go to that app and get the audio and listen. So just putting it out there for here or any other show. So always find a reason to laugh. Always find a reason to smile. It's too much bullshit going on in this way. Going on in this lifetime. We appreciate y'all coming out, and we'll see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Peace.
Bye.
On me, the